Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Prodigy's Mind here today. I guess we'll start off this video by just adjusting a few things quickly. A, the mic quality still sucks. No, I haven't got a new mic yet. Sorry. That's really all I have to say for right now. I'll get one as soon as I can. I don't have the money at the moment. But as soon as I can, I'm definitely gonna get a mic. It's on my list. Definitely something I need. Because I'm trying to get back into YouTube. Trying to entertain you guys, and I hope you're probably gonna be happy with the topic for today's video. Well, today's the start of a new series actually, which should be pretty cool. Another thing is you might notice I'm not where I was last video for the last webcam video that I did. I'm actually in my room. The interesting thing about that is this desk in here is really small. I'm in a very tight corner. My room is not very big. I ended up dragging my computer out from the area that you saw. That area is kind of it's kind of like an area that's connected to the main living area, the kitchenette and everything. The dining room's in the background in that one. And noise is not very good. It is 12:12 right now, Eastern time. I'm recording because I had no quiet time today. So I might have to be doing these late sessions to record, which means you'll probably see me improvising here. I actually have the computer down here to my left with no side panels on. The front panel's removed. It's kind of, I took those off for no real reason. I took those off because I was actually doing some other stuff, but I didn't put them back on, so it's sitting there like all exposed. I drug my keyboard, not the K70 RGB. That one's actually back over there somewhere on my bed. Yeah, there it is. I wish I had it. I'd show you. That'd be cool. But anyway, today what we will be doing, what I'm announcing, is the how to build Carnival Conquest in Minecraft. So the last video I asked if you guys had any ideas, any suggestions. Some of you asked for tutorials, some of you asked for tutorials of real ships. Now, the most recent real ship that I've done is this one. This ship, this ship is 1:1 scale. It doesn't have an interior, but it still looks pretty damn good. So I'm excited to show you guys how to build it. And I hope you kind of stick with me. I'm sure if you have been around long enough to know either of the previous two How to Build series, they were both kind of disasters. This one I plan on doing a couple sections tonight, filming complete sections tonight, which means you might see me wearing the same thing, this blue shirt and headphones with the background and everything. That might be the same for the next couple of these videos, along with some other ones, because I'm going to be recording 3 to 4 videos tonight. Hopefully I don't wake anyone up. Everyone else is on the other side of the house, so as long as I keep my voice down, hopefully everything will be okay. Hopefully nobody gets up. That would really suck. Anyway, today, for episode 1, our goal is to get the bulbous and about the front half of the hull done. That was stupid. That was a brain fart. So the goal is to get the first part of the hull done. So it's not loading. There it goes. So like this point right here, all the way to the front. So all of this blue and red. None of the white. We're not going to do the white yet. That's a different video. I have done this. I tried this earlier today, and that's when I got interrupted, 30 minutes in by a long guy. That was awesome. I was ecstatic. I was very happy. Not really. So I'm trying it again tonight. It was hard then, so stick with me. It gets messy. This is probably going to be one of the hardest parts. There's no real pattern, at least for the bulbous here. There's going to be a lot of going back and forth counting. I am trying to make it exact. You don't have to. The little things like numbers and everything, that doesn't matter. I don't know. I want to show you guys the right way if you're willing to stick with me and kind of rewatch some sections a couple times or pause if you need to. So feel free to pause if you need to rewatch sections, everything like that. I have some hard drives in the way. I have like no room for my mouse hand. Okay, there we go. It's a little better. This monitor actually isn't 1080p, which I just realized. This isn't my usual monitor. I usually run dual monitors. And the one that's in my room is an old Dell monitor, and it's like some weird resolution. So I think I hopefully stretched it to fit the screen, and it's going to work all right. I'm assuming that you guys are using World Edit, or that you have World Edit. If you don't, then you're definitely going to have to pause the video quite a lot, especially for like filling in the sides, the bottom of the hull. There are a lot of areas that need to be filled. Stacking, like for the rooms here, you just stack them. You build one, and then you paste it in there, 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 and there, and then you just stack it all the way down. And then also flipping, because I'm only going to be doing, for example, today, just half of the bulbous, so the right side, all of that, but none of that. And I'll show you today how to flip that over so that you can just do one half and get both sides identical. It's really easy. I don't know, let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to need red stained clay and blue wool. That's pretty much it until we get down here for the bow thrusters. Alright, so to start off, the ship is 300 meters. No, yeah, it's 300 meters long, so that way, by 33 width, and I have it written down over here on our template. One thing to note is the width only doesn't include the bow, or not the bow. It doesn't include the bow. It doesn't include the bridge wings. It also doesn't include the rooms hang out a little bit here. So it doesn't include that. It doesn't include the little bit that hangs out there, and it doesn't include the bridge wings. So it just includes like from this point in to this point on the other side, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. Slow down a little bit, going a little too fast. I'm just going to line this up perfectly, and we will go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. I just remember 8 from earlier. You don't have to do it 8. 8 this is just the starting block. I'm going to see which one this is. Like I said, I'm trying to do this identical. Alright, so that's the very top one. So to get it that height, that has 3 blocks above the ground, or maybe 4. Which is nice, just a little extra space to work with, so you can get underneath it pretty easily. And then a blue one. And then for the blue, it's 3, then 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me double check that. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 3, 4, 6, and then one more 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. And now for the red, this one goes 2, 3 like that, and then this one is 2, 3, 4, I think, right? Yeah, that'd be 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think it's used to. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 6 for that row. This one looks like it's going to be 5. Yeah, that's 5. So it's 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So right there. And then this is the very bottom. So you can just draw this one straight. And you can see with that we have the outline. Now let me go ahead and do a quick recap in case you didn't catch all that. That was a little overwhelming. That one's 6. 6, and keep in mind I'm including this block, so that's this whole line right here is 6, this whole line is 6, this whole line is 4, this one's 3, just one there, then 3, 4, that's 5, and then the bottom one here is all the way down. Keep in mind that you need to have a square right here. It interlaps 2, interlaps 2, interlaps 2, and also interlaps 2 here. So it interlaps 2 on all of the bottom ones here. It only interlaps 2 on the first top one, and what I mean by that is you see how it makes a square, the way that these lines are overlapping, this line right here and that one. So that's a square, and it's the same for all of these where they're interlapping. Let's go ahead and get this part done now. 2, 3, 4. Let me go ahead and count, make sure we're doing this right. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 4, then 6, and then one more all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, and then this is the final one. So again, you can just kind of draw that out. All right, we'll do another recap real quick. It's 4, 6, and then all the way. All right. This might be a bit time consuming. I'm going a little slow, as you can tell. It's not easy to copy this identically, but I definitely want to, just to give you guys the best experience. Alright, so we have a gap of 2, and then we start with 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 6, 6, 4. So right here, we start with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's the next line. Again, we have 3, 6, 6, and 4. I'm going to try and go back over and repeat what I said, because I know I'm kind of doing it a little bit, it's a little strange the way I'm doing it, so I just want to make sure you guys are getting it. Alright, so we have a gap of 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9, 8, 8 with a 1 gap. It's pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And where's that last one go? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 again. And we'll do a quick recap on that to make sure you got it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and extend these 2 lines to match that. Yeah. And no, one too long. Alright. So that's where we are for now. We have one more line to do. And this one's pretty easy. So it's just 4, 5, 3, 4. 4, 5, 3, 4. That sounds a little weird. That's actually kind of a weird measurement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. You can see you're just kind of tracing this top one here. 3, and 4, 5, 3, 4, right? That's what it was? 4, 5, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. 3, 4. Alright. And again, I'm going to extend this out. My frame rates are dipping a little bit. I'm not sure why. Minecraft's a little weird like that. Oh, I think my render distance is kind of stupid high. Yeah, that'd probably cause it. Smooth lighting, we'll just do minimum, and then graphics path. I usually just keep it on those settings. Oh, I almost disconnected there. Let me check. 60. All right, yeah. So now we're back in the green. Okay. And now for the bottom part. So we'll start with this one. 2, 2, 3, 4 is the pattern. And again, actually, I could probably just do this. Improvising here. 2. No, wait. No. Okay. 2, 2. Wait. No. Okay. I need to see. The problem is I don't know where to stop. All right. I'll just do this line, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5. That would be 7. 5, 7, 10. Alright, I got this. I can do it. I promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, okay, and then so now this one follows that one. But I'm going to count this one as well because this isn't the last one. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 8, 9. Huh. And then it just continues. 6, 8, 9, then indefinitely. And I messed it up. Let me see. Pretty sure it's supposed to be like that, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be a 2, 3. Yep. Okay. I will have a moment where we kind of go over exactly what's going on here. Again, the bulbous is random. Everything else kind of has a pattern. The bow, all of that right there, it looks really complicated. There's a pretty simple pattern that I'll teach you, and the rest of that down there also uses that same pattern, so I'll kind of teach you a little bit in this video. Once we get past the bulbous, it'll be mostly just patterns. The bulbous is not patterns because it's rounded, and that's one of the few things on this ship that's rounded. Everything else is kind of angular. You'll see the entire front is angular. You'll see, well, those are rounded there as well, and again, that's kind of random. Is someone else on? Oh, Luke is on. Hello, Luke. There we go. I can't actually read what he will respond, but whatever. So you can see everything else is pretty much angular and or pattern oriented. The bulbous is not. So once we get past the bulbous, once you get this done, you will be set to go. All right. I'm going to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next one there is 8. 1, 2, 3. Is that supposed to be the 5? Wait, no, that's the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was 6, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. No, because it was 8. Wait, what? Oh, no. I was on this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, and then that one's indefinite. And then, so right here, it goes indefinitely, and I think it extends here. Yeah, like that. So it becomes 3 wide, and this goes on forever. And then this should just fill in the rest of the space so that it lines up, just like that. Oops, there we go. And that's the bulbous. Not too difficult. I mean, it's a little funky, but once you get the hang of it, usually bulbuses take a few tries, and you usually build them after the bow, which makes this one especially difficult. It's much easier to do it with the bow already built, but I decided to do this from the ground up, sort of in a systematic approach. Again, to try and help and prevent what happened to the last 2 series where they just kind of died because it was just a disaster. Alright, so the first bow thruster happens. Wait, what? Okay, it lines up with the 4. These 2. It should be right here. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm a little bit sick. So excuse the dry throat I'm sure I have right now. And again, I don't want to wake anyone up. I gotta be quiet. I'm just extending it a little bit more because you can see for these bow thrusters, it will need to be longer. It should be enough. Alright. Yep, it skips 2, down 1. I could do that. And skips 2, down 1. Right there. Alright, so these are, so I'm going to do one more, just because. These are the bow thrusters, or the holes for the bow thrusters. So all you have to do, so once you have these holes drilled out, now I put it in the same place as that one, but again, it doesn't really matter. It's not, you don't have to be too specific with it, as long as there only have to be 3, because I don't even know how many Conquest has, honestly. I probably should have looked that up. I don't know. You don't have to be too specific. Usually you just kind of throw them. They don't have to be angled like that. They can just be 2 in a straight line, 3 in a straight line. At any really point along this flat edge. So you see there's a big flat edge on the final over here. That whole area right there, how that line, and it doesn't stop until there. As long as you have 2 to 3 in that area, you'll be G to G. So now all you have to do for these bow thrusters is make a little tunnel for them. I like to follow the paint, so even though it usually would probably be red, I'm going to keep it blue for the sake of the fact that that's what the paint at this level is. So it's blue there, and then red down here. And then just like that. Alright, so now we're going to build a little propeller. So I use stone brick for this. You could probably use quartz, though they're usually like gray. Actually, they'd probably maybe even be gold, depending. Gold is kind of the stereotype for propellers on ships for whatever reason. They're usually gray, but people seem to think. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this first try. We got a stair there. I might pause this and go get a drink. I'm probably going to need to. Then an upside down stair. Once I get this down once, it'll come pretty easy, I think. And then this one like that. And this one like that. Almost like that. Yeah, okay, there, I got it. Look at that. And so just put one of those in each. So a stair like that, and then an upside down stair like that, and then a stair like that, and then an upside down stair like that. And I hope that's detailed enough. It's probably not super detailed, but as long as you kind of look at the stairs here, you can figure it out pretty easily. And then we'll do one more. And voila. So now we just take a fence, or iron bars. Probably won't want to use fence on this. It probably won't end up too realistic. Just like that. And boom, a bolus. Awesome. Okay, what did I do wrong? No, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so after 4, the next one starts. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you the pattern. And that should pretty much wrap up this episode. So it's 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, yeah, I can do this. Now that I see the pattern. 3, 4. Alright, so the easy way to do this pattern, and I kind of overextended this, so oops. 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Oh wait, it's red now. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you got that. The pattern it's super easy. It's just 4, and then 1 overlapping 4, and then 1 overlapping 4, and then 1 overlapping 4, and then that continues. And then you just want to make sure the paint lines up. So obviously the blue. And then also this, I kind of overdid it a little bit, so I'm just going to delete those extra blocks. Make sure, there we go. Kind of OCD about that. Can't have any extras. And then 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to continue this on. Actually, the next step would probably be to go somewhere down here. I'm going to go here. And we're going to 2, 3 right there. And we're just going to line this up. Now let me look. I guess I should probably mark first where the edge of the hole will be. So it's at the end of the edge of this little bit right here. So let me go ahead and mark that down there. So it's on along this line. No, further. Right there. Okay. So we know that this will come out this far, yay far, and then up however many it is. We don't know. I don't know for sure exactly how many it is. Well, let me go ahead and do that, I guess. So it's how many blue? It's 4 blue, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So the red ends at this face level. This is a measurement technique you'll see me use. This face level. So where I'm looking, I can use that to measure heights from point A to point B. So I'm not very close. Instead of drawing a line, I just kind of fly up, get my face at a certain level, go okay, and fly over. So that's at the right height, and then 4 blue on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll see that's not very pretty or realistic. I mean, ships usually have rounded holes, as you can see this one does. You can see that this one rounds in first right here, 2, oh, like that, and then it rounds in, looks like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what you'll see happens is it goes from that to that, and then to that, and then that. So instead of that L shape we had, now we have this shape. And the reason I did this now is because while you're doing this pattern, you'll see that you have to stop at a certain point. Like this pattern right here only goes for those 2, versus the ones up here going all the way down to the very bottom. Seems a little bit strange, right? Not really. The main reason that it does that is just because of the reason it does that is because of you have to get these angles to line up with this curvature. It's really not that difficult. It looks pretty difficult. It's not too hard once you give it a shot. And then so now we have to get this to line up. So we will just kind of, it's pretty easy for these. And just like that. Yeah, I'll get a drink in a minute here, guys, I promise. I'll probably, once I finish explaining all this, I'll probably go ahead and do it all myself, or up to a certain point, so that you don't have to watch me do it all. And then for this, alright, so this one, We want to bring it down further, just like that, and then the same for this one. So we're kind of continuing the pattern off of these because they don't line up perfectly, and just like that. So you can see all I did there was kind of add these little bits so that it lines up with that line. So we'll go ahead and keep drawing in these 4s. So all it should be at this point is just a big triangle of 4s. I don't think it ever gets to 5, does it? Yes, it does at one point. Okay, I will find that point. How many 5s are there? 1, 2, 3 5s. Well, I'll do that now. Well, I'll just do 4s all the way up until I see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Just keep doing 4s. Again, there are a few 5s, and I'll put those in a minute. I'm just trying to get there. That should be one more. Alright, so the first 3 are 5s, or the last 3, so not this one, but this one is, and this one is. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this just continues all the way. Just like that. So now you can see we have the basic outline of the hull. We have the bulbous complete, and we just need to complete this pattern now. So what I'm going to do is complete the pattern all the way up to this one right here, this one. So there's only a few more to go. I'm just going to mark this with, yeah, we'll do that. I don't even know why I have that in my end. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll come back once I finish up to that line, because I'm just going to show you what you need to do once you start hitting this curve right here, because you have to change up the pattern a little bit, like I was saying earlier. Not too much, it's not crazy, but you do definitely want to switch it up a little bit so that it all lines up. And then also the pattern does change a little bit, or for these 5s, I think. Yeah, see how these just intercept at 1 point? The 5s intercept at 2 points. So it's not crazy different, but you just should be aware. You're not doing it wrong. Just be aware of that. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a second. Guys, so I got a drink. I'm nice and refreshed. Hopefully if the cough comes back, I can just take a drink of well, it's tea, it's not water, but good enough, right? So you can see I finished all the way up to this green marker, which I guess I can do now. How do you do it? Oh, okay. That works. So you can see what I did is for the green marker, I connected it to where this one ends. So this part of the curvature for the hull ends here, and I drew that line all the way down for this level. You can see the next level I also drew a line. It ends a little bit further to the left, or towards the port side of the ship, and I drew a line there as well. Again, for this one, 2 more out, 1 more out, 1 more out, and 1 more out. So now all you really have to do, once you keep in mind the fact that these are 5s, so I'm going to mark that because that way I don't go too far. You just keep doing the same thing. So I guess I should make it today. You just keep doing the 4s like this, but you stop 1 short. So I didn't go down. Usually I put 1 more right there, but I'm not going to, because this row, the column row, I guess you'd call it a row, it doesn't go this low, because the lowest one is right here, and this one to the right, or to the left, depending on which way you look at it. And so it's this way for the next 2. So I did it for this one, and then also this one and that one. We'll do the same thing, because that one curvature of the hull is actually 3 wide. So we'll do it again, and right there, and this one continues. These continue on. So actually I haven't used World Editor. Oh, aren't you proud of me? I'm actually about to, because this hole, I'm going to have to fill it. Yeah, and this is the last one for this section of the curvature. Alright, 4 and 1 more. Boom, just like that. So you can see the pattern keeps going, but it also stops short so that it fits with this part of the curvature, which is pretty cool. And I'm just going to do it up to that point. And so now we have this curvature. little bit tighter. So we have 1, 4, and then we have that 5. And I guess I have to show you what you need to do with the 5 there. Let me talk about something else. The webcam last video. Nobody really commented on the webcam, so if you like the webcam, you should probably leave a comment, because I really have no idea. I noticed that it was a little bit off. The lips are not totally in sync with the voice, and considering that the mic itself is doing the voice, like the mic is the webcam right now, I'm not using a different mic. It's a little strange, I think. Alright, so I'll get back to that in a sec. But here, so I've hit the first 5. I can delete that red mark now. All I did is now I'm going to use 5, but you see how it's now overlapping 2. It's making squares like it did earlier. Square, square, versus these where it just did like a little rectangle. So that's how you know you're doing it right. And then this one also makes a square right there. And now red, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. It lines up with that column. Perfect. Alright, the next one now has to line up with this one. We'll start with blue. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And boom. Connects. Look at that. Alright, so we have 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And now this one, actually, you see it's too tall. So all you really have to do for this one is just draw this line twice. So now instead of just that one, we also have to connect this one all the way across. And you can see it lines up. And then for this one, we just have to fill in the gaps. So all of this. And then this row right here. Not too difficult. And if you look, we have a hull. I was about to say bow. It's not really the bow, it's just the hull. We have a basically completed hull. Now, all that's really left is I'm going to whip out the wooden axe. This is the horror that it will hunt, of course. And we're just going to set this to 15914, which is the code for red stained clay. I'm also going to do that for this one. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do for this, I'm not actually going to set it. I don't know if you guys are familiar, there's a command called fill. So fill 15. 15 is the radius that it's going to fill. And then we just say 159, 14. I think. Maybe I did that wrong. Let's try that again. 159. Yeah, okay, so it's this way. Yeah. So you can see what it does is it only fills in this area. It fills in the open area. It won't go outside. So that line was drawn there. So it's not going to go outside. So you can see this area would be a pain to just normally world that it would set or replace. But boom, I'm done. That's it. Not too difficult, really. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Wow, that went well. So now I'm just going to make selections. I'd like to select both at once. That way if I mess up at the end, I don't have to worry about going back. And then we're just going to go here. I'm going to select some black wool. And I'm just selecting the entire hull. So right there, boom, done. So what you want to do now is line yourself up. So we're going to go, actually I'll go above, I think. No, below will be easier. So line yourself up, make sure you're right below your selection point. So we will copy, look this way, which is very specific, I know, it's actually north in this game for this map. So look in the direction of whatever you want to flip, and then just type in // flip. And then you want to rotate 180. And then all you have to do is fly down to the other end, and you want to make sure you're, again, perfectly aligned with your world edit selection, so right there, and then just paste. And I did that wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. Rotate, oh, that's why. Oops. Well, let's rotate it again. And then we will flip it, and then rotate again. And now we'll paste. And, oh, okay. Apparently, you don't have to do that now. Maybe that changed. I don't know. Because I used to have to go from one end to the other. Strange. Alright, so we will paste it from here then. So I guess that tutorial didn't really go for how to flip stuff. It didn't exactly go to plan, did it? Yeah. So, yeah, look at that. You have a hull for Carnival Conquest. That's looking pretty good. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I managed to do that without screwing up too badly. Well, I hope you enjoyed episode 1. Be sure to subscribe for episodes, however many there are, because I don't know yet. I'm just kind of going along with it. I'm going to try to do these on a weekly basis. Again, I'm probably going to record 2 more tonight, hopefully, along with maybe some other random tidbits to throw in midweek. But I'm going to try and get these out every Friday. So this week, it's Thursday right now. Well, I guess it's Friday because it's 12:50. But yeah, that went pretty well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I already said that. Oops. Be sure to subscribe for the next videos in the series, along with some other stuff. I want to show you guys, I did some spaceships, spacecraft with Nico, and some of those are pretty cool looking, so I want to go over that. If you guys do want me to play War Thunder, I will. I haven't gotten any comments about that either, so be sure to leave a comment down below if you want me to play any other games, including War Thunder, because I kind of want to make War Thunder, but if none of you want it, I will hold myself back. I also built Meyer Werft, which I'm not going to show you, because that would be a short video anyway, because there's really not much there at the moment. But I built Meyer Werft, which is the shipyard in Germany, which is home to, or well, not home to, but they built Quantum of the Seas. They built all the Disney ships, or they built the new Disney ships. So Dream and Fantasy are the new ones. So those were built there. It's a shipyard. It's a dry dock, and it's huge, 500 meters long, something close to 100 meters wide. It's big, and it's 1:1 scale, and it's back that way somewhere. So if you want to see that, let me know. I will be more than happy to show you that shipyard, aka my ship garage. Those of you that were on tonight will understand. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.